You guys, I am so excited for this haul. I love Teddy Bees. It always feels like Christmas Day when a Teddy Bees box arrives. I left work early today. I mean, I finished working from home, but I left during lunch because UPS was dropping this off and I could see that he was close. I'm like, oh, he's close. He's dropping this off before lunch. So during lunch, I drove here. So I can bring the box of wax in and not have it be too hot. And my UPS driver, he's fantastic. So he, even though he put it in the shade, which he's like that, he will put it in the shade. If it's raining when I'm getting a package delivered, I have a little bit of an overhang. He'll make sure it's like not out getting wet. Compared to the FedEx person that dropped off my another wax haul today, left it out in the street. What a difference, right? I got like door-to-door service with UPS, and FedEx is like, there's your box out in the sun. It's fine. But I'm so happy to be here and sharing my thoughts with my haul. That sounds weird. Sharing my thoughts on this haul and, get comfy because I think I'm going to try to calm down. I'm so excited. When I get so excited, my brain is like, it's literally going like this and I forget to like show the wax. I forget, so I'm like, take a breath. We'll get through this. And because I really want to do as good of a job as I can, there is an RTS this Saturday. And I know that many people watch a lot of us YouTubers because they are like, did I miss something? Do I want to go in on the RTS and get that thing that like 5 different people are raving about? I've been watching YouTube all week. Well, I watch it every day pretty much, but all week it's been like Teddy Bees haul binge watching. Last night I watched 3 hours of Chris from Dazzling Sense with Chris had 3 hours. Today's Thursday, so I haven't even seen who else has loaded hauls today, but I'm excited. And I try to stay away from watching hauls, but because I honestly did not think this box would get here before Saturday. When it was Monday and UPS still had not received the box, like by Monday evening, I was getting worried that this was not going to be here. So I just figured I'm just going to start watching. There's been YouTube videos up that have been over a week now, right? For over a week. And this was like the last shipment of boxes to get out. So anyway, I don't think I introduced myself yet. Hi, my name is Martha. And if you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. See, this is what happens. And I've been working all day. So I'm going to try to relax a little bit, get into this. I have opened the box because the box was warm, even though he was good about putting it in the shade. It's still warm outside. And I let it kind of just air out. So I opened the box. I have sniffed a few of these because I do want to do a good job of giving you my thoughts, maybe trying to set the scene. I'm not always consistent with that as best I can because I do know a lot of people, are going to go in on the RTS and they want to hear they want to hear about what I smell because it's so fascinating how I can watch multiple Teddy Bees haul videos and 4 people are smelling the same scent and they're describing it differently, or someone's picking up a lot of rose while someone's picking up a lot of strawberry, so it's always fascinating. So always watch as many as you can, as many as time allows, because I'm sure we'll all pick up something differently, or we all can, for the most part, be unanimously saying like, this is amazing. And that could help in your decision to, on what you want to buy on Saturdays, during Saturday's RTS. Speaking of the RTS, I am not going to do it. This will be the first time not going in on the RTS. And the reason being is I've hit my cap for August. And if you just saw earlier this week, I did my monthly check-in and I really it's we're in August, people, and I'm still like hovering at the same amount of wax pretty much that I had at the start of the year. And I'm like, no, we gotta get serious. Like, we gotta get serious. So I've already hit my cap for August. What's today? The 7th? So I can't buy anymore. That's just it. I'm hoping her pre-order is in September. I'm pretty sure it will be. If not, the Teddy Bees pre-order will be my exception, and I will keep it small. Because I counted how much Teddy Bees I had, and I think I was at like 117. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot. You know, that's more than 3 months worth, and it's probably like 5 months worth, because some of that is in loaves, and it takes me a long time to get loaves. I also got more soufflés this time, because that's a better size for me and for what I can warm, and some tubs. You know, and that's it. So we'll get into it. If you're interested in hearing my thoughts and seeing what I got, then stick around. For you, it's been seconds. For me, a lot has happened already. So for those that have been missing some bloopers, there'll be at least one blooper at the end of this video, maybe a few more. But yeah, I just recently got a comment. It's like, Martha, I miss your bloopers. And I'm like, I've actually been better at filming, I guess. I haven't had really a lot of bloopers, but I just had an oopsie. So there'll be some bloopers, I'm sure. Anyway, so I'm breathing heavy. In the Teddy Bees haul, Tiffany, who's the owner, you should get a thank you card like this. There's a QR code to find information. I guess it's her website, I would think. And then on the back, there's instructions on how best to warm her wax. So if you're new to Teddy Bees, this is awesome. It's really helpful. So I wanted to just share that. It was beautifully packaged, and Tiffany does a great job. And whoever's helping her pack all of these. So I'm going to start with the tubs here, and then get onto the soufflés. I think I only have like seven tubs, I think. So let's get started. Got my glasses ready because I can no longer read the scent notes on these things. So we're going to start off with Michael. Michael was one where never heard of it really before, but when this landed on the pre-order list, a lot of people were talking about how great this was. And Stephanie, the Scented Gemini here on YouTube, we'll usually like the same things. And I think she mentioned like, this is one to pick up. So when it comes to vendor wax, not so much Scentsy, but when it comes to vendor wax, if Stephanie likes it, I think I will most likely like it as well. So Michael is vanilla birch, mahogany vanilla, and smooth marshmallow cream. And there we go. I believe Michael is Tiffany's husband. And it's got this pretty glitter on the back. I will probably have glitter on my nose by the end of this video. And this color blue is, I love this blue. It's this cool kind of blue-gray. It's really pretty. And then you can see the sparkle. I have to show you the sparkle on you will see me do this on every tub I have because it's gorgeous. And then with the silver, it's so pretty. So, oh my gosh. Okay. Michael smells good. So Michael, I'm getting a lot of the mahogany, and I love mahogany. And so mahogany does slant masculine, but this I wouldn't say is like overly masculine. I've definitely smelled more masculine scents. This you're just getting that beautiful mahogany wood and the vanilla birch. And I'm loving vanilla birch. I don't know what happened in my nose. I went from like going, I don't know about vanilla birch to like, oh my gosh, I love vanilla birch now. And then this marshmallow cream. So picture Michael. Maybe he's in his office, study, library. I don't know where Michael is, but Michael is in a room with like a lot of wood. This mahogany wood. It's polished. It's clean, not an ounce of dust. And he's in there, and it's evening. You know, it's got this cozy ambiance in there. And you get the sweetness from this marshmallow scent, but then you got that wood smell from that room. And Michael took a shower recently. Michael smells good. He smells clean. You just want to hug Michael. This is fantastic. Beautiful scent. Michael you want to give Michael a hug so that sometimes when someone smells that good, you're just like, come here. So that's Michael. That's the vision I will leave you with for Michael. London Fog. This is one that I have a little bit left in my stash, and I almost didn't get it because I'm not a backup person, really, not too much. But I'm like, you know what? I have maybe one melt left, and I really love the scent. So what are you doing, Martha? Yes, go get that tub. So this is Earl Grey tea, lavender milk with a hint of boardwalk marshmallows. London Fog. Now, it's so good. Tiffany does tea scents. They're beautiful. I mean, I feel like her tea scents, they're sophisticated. This is an Earl Grey tea scent. I am not a big tea person. I don't like to drink tea. I'm a coffee girl, but the scent is beautiful. Picture yourself. It's called London Fog, right? You're in a London cafe. It's foggy outside. You're enjoying this Earl Grey tea, and there's like a splash of lavender milk. You pick up that lavender milk, and it's so good. So it's adding this creaminess to the tea, and then you're getting that hint of boardwalk marshmallow. So there's that creaminess of this marshmallow scent in the cafe. It's an afternoon. Looks like it wants to rain a little bit. You're cozy. It's nice and warm in this cafe, and you're just enjoying this tea, afternoon tea with a splash of lavender milk. That is London Fog. It's beautiful. It's a good performer too. So I'm glad I went back and picked it up. Not like, come on, pick that one up. I'm going to pause before I continue. Quick public service announcement. I am not doing the RTS because I have enough wax, right? And I already mentioned I hit my cap. I think I mentioned that. This is the second time I'm recording part of this video. And so now I'm like, what, did I say that in this one or the last one? Anyway, it doesn't matter. If I'm repeating myself, sorry. But I have enough wax, and so I'm not doing the RTS. And what I want to tell those that are struggling, your brain is telling you, no, you have a lot. You shouldn't be going in an RTS, and you need someone to just kind of help you rein you back in just a little. I'll do that for a second. And this is what I'm going to tell you. I've been purchasing Teddy Bees since January of 2023. So not a long time. Really, this will be the fifth pre-order, right? Five. So I've only been aware of 5 pre-orders. Prior to that, I didn't know about Teddy Bees at all. And in the 5 pre-orders, so a year and a half, since, January of 2023, I've seen many of these come back. And that was a little pep talk I gave myself earlier this week when I made the firm decision that I'm going to stick to of not going in on the RTS because I can't. I can't. And I need to stay strong. So if you need me to help you stay strong, this is what I'm going to say. As an example, London Fog. It was offered last year. I'm getting another one. It came back. I have in this box, I know I do have, I think it's called Sundresses and Lemonade. I got that last summer. I used it up. It came back. Khaleesi I've seen twice. The North I've seen twice. What else? I've seen, it wasn't offered this time, I don't think, but I know Escobar is a popular one. I've seen that twice. Honeybee I've seen twice. I'm trying to remember Surfside Sweet Shop, I think I've seen twice because I got it last December. So the reason I'm saying this is I think the 5 Kings, the War of the 5 Kings, I have that in here. I've seen that now twice, this being the second time. I'm saying that because if it's really beautiful scent that is very popular. It will come back. It will come back. So you don't need to like get all, excited if you don't want to. If you're and I'm saying this again, for those that are truly trying to be good, they come back. And in my short period of time of purchasing Teddy Bees, I've seen, like I said, a number of these come back. Three-Eyed Raven, I missed it last year when it was offered, came back. So, and I was able to get it this time. So just my little public service announcement. Okay, so since I have the Three-Eyed Raven here, let's start with Three-Eyed Raven as I suck in some air. This is Palo Santo, Sweet Lavender, Vanilla Birch, Marshmallow Fireside, and Cold Air. Three-Eyed Raven. I missed this one last time. I don't know why I didn't get it last time it was offered, but so many people were talking about it. I watched multiple hauls, and I'm like, you know what? I remember that. A lot of people loved the scent last time. Let me get it. And so I did decide to get a tub. And it's so pretty. It's got some kind of pinky purple glitter mixed in there with the black or the gray and black. Yeah, it's so pretty. Okay, so, oh my gosh. This is so good. Okay. I'm getting Sweet Lavender. I'm definitely picking up the Sweet Lavender, and I love this Sweet Lavender. That's my favorite kind of lavender. I'm also getting the Vanilla Birch. I've told you I'm in love with Vanilla Birch. I get the Marshmallow Fireside, and I get the Palo Santo. So picture yourself. Three-Eyed Raven is a Game of Thrones reference, which I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan. So much so that I really do think that this weekend I'm going to rewatch the series again. Because I loved it, and I know that I'm going to pick up so much more that I missed the first time around. But anyway, back to this. Picture yourself. You're outside. It's cold. It's brisk. It's definitely chilly. Maybe there's a little snow coming down. And there's a campfire a little further away. And there's some roasted marshmallows. Oh, it's so good. But you're getting the Palo Santo, which is this earthy, grounding kind of sweetness to it, mixed with that lavender. So you're getting little whiffs of lavender in the air, but you're also getting that scent of this forest, right? You have the vanilla birch all around you. It's a great scent. Oh, it's so good. So that is the Three-Eyed Raven. I'm glad I picked that up. Khaleesi, also from Game of Thrones. This is Palo Santo, tonka bean, oud wood, warm vanilla sugar, and fireside. Khaleesi. I have some Khaleesi. I have it in a souffle, and I decided to get a tub because I really do like this scent. I also love that on some of these, I'm seeing, well, even on the label on the Three-Eyed Raven, you can see a little bit of the throne, like the swords, the throne in the back, and the raven. Here, she's got something about Khaleesi, which I love. And it says Daenerys. I'm not going to read it all because it's like a paragraph, but it's basically House of Targaryen, first of her name. I love that it gives a little bit about, the name Khaleesi. So anyway, giving you a little extra. That's beautiful. Nice, beautiful gray with this like red, like the little fire. She's fiery and she's a warrior. So just, oh, wow. It's been a while since I've smelled this. So I'm getting the oud wood, and oud adds a perfuminess to it. I'm getting a little bit of smokiness as well. It's almost like a crackling fire a little bit. Not a lot, but there is a little bit of this crackling fire. Oh my gosh. Then you have the Palo Santo again. I do love Palo Santo. If you don't, I know there's a lot of scents in here with Palo Santo. But there's an earthiness to this, and I'm thinking that's a combination of the wood and some of this fireside. The tonka bean, and then you have like the vanilla sugar adds a smoothness to it, a sweetness to it. You have the oud adding like this perfuminess to it. But then you get a little bit of fire, a little bit of this crackling fire. So this is a great one for Khaleesi. Like this fierce warrior. Also sensual. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So that is Khaleesi. I'm glad I got another one of that. Late Night Bake. This is sweet lavender sugar cookies, pink sugar with a background of Palo Santo. Late Night Bake. This I got a sample of from Summer Michelle, and I loved it. I warmed it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I need this. I need this. I love lavender, and this is a beautiful sweet lavender scent. Now look at that. Isn't that just, it almost looks like if you're picturing a sky at night, you know, with just shooting stars, like just a constellation of stars. That is, oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So you get that sweet lavender right off the bat. It's this sweet lavender with bakery. And I totally stuck my nose in there. Oh my gosh. You get the pink sugar. So picture yourself, it's late at night. You got a craving for some cookies. It's a midnight snack. That's what you're wanting. And you've got the sweet lavender in the background that you've been warming. And then you decide to bake some sugar cookies. So you got that sugar cookie dough mingled with this sweet lavender scent. Kitchen smells amazing right now. And then you've got the hint of pink sugar that's just adding some sweetness to it. And because I smell Palo in most of all of these scents, I love it. It's soft though. It's not strong. To me, it's the sweet lavender is the star with that sugar cookie dough, and it's so good. So that is Late Night Bake. I warmed this. Thank you so much, Summer Michelle, for giving me a sample because I had to get a tub. Okay, Witches Be Crazy. This is birthday cake, pecan waffles, sugar cookie dough, a pinch of cinnamon, spiced vanilla. Witches Be Crazy. Gotta show that. It's also this pretty like beige color with some blue specks. And then on the back too. I haven't been showing the back on a lot of these, but it's got some glitter on the bottom. So Witches Be Crazy is birthday cake, like I said. And I do get that birthday cake and the pecan waffles. I really get the pecan waffles. But then the more you're smelling it, the more you're picking up on this birthday cake. And vanilla and the sugar. I get sugar. I get that, which is the sugar cookie. I get the pecan waffles. So opposite of like Late Night Bake when you're doing this, you have this craving for cookies in the middle of the night. This is like breakfast just finished. You still have pecan waffles in the air, but you decide you're going to bake some cookies. And you're going to bake some sugar cookies. And these sugar cookies, when they're done, they're just going to have like a little dash of like sprinkled cinnamon on top. It's sweet cinnamon too. It's not, and it's very light. So if you're worried about cinnamon, it's like a hint, literally it's like a little poof, a little poof that you would put on cookies just to give it a little color. That's what this is. And this birthday cake adds this additional bakery goodness. I love this blend with many things. I have this in usually blended with something else. This is the first time. Sorry, I got motorcycles again. This is the first time that I've gotten it on its own. That is Witches Be Crazy. All right. Forbidden Forest. So this was a scent that Summer Michelle and Alexis Schluter here on YouTube. If you don't know who they are, where have you been? They are huge Teddy B fans, and they came up with this blend, which is a blend of Pacific Northwest and these other scents here. So Forbidden Forest is Pacific Northwest Winter, Vanilla Birch, Marshmallow Fireside, and Bonfire Bliss. Forbidden Forest. I'm so excited to smell this one. And that this is the perfect color. I love this. It's got that kind of sage green color and then like this little gathering of gold. And gold and greens. It's almost like an olive, like a light olive color. It's so pretty. Okay, this is good. All right. What am I getting? Okay. I am getting that Pacific Northwest Winter Blend, which I do have a loaf of. I got that last time around. I pick up the Vanilla Birch and the Marshmallow Fireside and the Bonfire Bliss. So it's, picture you're in the Pacific Northwest and it's winter. There's some snow falling. It's cool outside. You're amongst this forest of trees. It doesn't have to be winter. There's nothing minty in this, right? But I'm picturing winter because that's part of the name. And off in the distance, you can smell this, burning, kind of like a little bonfire off in the distance. Oh my gosh, you get some like crackling, almost like some crackling birch. So it's the birch trees around you. It's winter. The air is clean there. The air is so clean there because you're surrounded in this forest where there's just clean air and it's crisp. And there's some fallen leaves. There's some fallen leaves on the ground. And you're getting all of those scents. So you're getting a little bit of these leaves, birch. Off in the distance, you can smell some of that bonfire. And it's early winter where you're seeing a little bit of winter, a little bit of snow just starting to come down, but it's not going to stick. It's not going to stick. It's still early. That's what this smells like. It's so good. It's really, really good. That's, I do get a lot of the creaminess from the marshmallow as well. The Pacific Northwest, like the birch, it's soft tree scents. I mean, I do love woodsy scents, so I sometimes worry about describing them. It's not a heavy woodsy scent to me. It's there, but I'm mostly getting the vibe of this cool, foresty, clean air, like I said, with almost like a little bit of leaves on the ground. Yeah, that's really good. So good job for Forbidden Forest. So that is the tubs. I'm going to move that over there, and we're just going to get into the souffles. We're going to start with House of Dragons. I have not smelled this before. This is Palo Santo, Vanilla Balsam, Fallen Leaves, Peppermint, and a hint of cinnamon. This is, it says here, or it's a quote from Daemon Targaryen. Dreams didn't make, what's it say here? Dreams didn't make us kings. Dragons did. Daemon Targaryen. I watched House of Dragons. The season finale was this past Sunday. Oh my gosh. It's such a great show. I almost want to go back and watch season 1 again. But I also want to watch Game of Thrones. And I'm like, how am I going to watch all this TV? Okay. Oh my gosh. See, I said I wasn't going to do the RTS before I started smelling these because I'm like, this is one where I wish I'd gotten a tub. But I'm okay. I'll survive. I have plenty of teddy bees. This is fantastic. So this is House of Dragons. And I love that red in there. You got the gray and the red and the black. So I'm picking up this, how do I describe it? I'm picturing myself kind of like it's rugged, Dragonstone, and it's like this rugged area. There's a hint, just a hint. I don't find it to be strong. The peppermint is not strong, but just a hint of this cool mintiness that's making the air like you're outside and it's starting to get crispy nights. The weather's changing. Gosh. You're picking up the scent of leaves in the air. Fallen leaves. So fall is ending, and yet now you're starting to get into these colder climates. You get the balsam, which is, I love balsam, by the way. So it's another woodsy scent, but to me, it's a softer one. This is very sweet as well. because of it's got the vanilla balsam, and then you've got almost like a sweet peppermint, but again, it's light. It's not super minty. And then the cinnamon. The cinnamon I do pick up. I would say it definitely adds some spice to it. It's not a heavy cinnamon scent, but it is more of a red cinnamon to me. But it's not heavy. Like, it's not like overdone with cinnamon, but there's enough there to add some spice. Oh my gosh, this is so good. The cinnamon is fantastic. I love this. Absolutely love this. So yeah, this is House of Dragons. Whew, okay. Master of Whisperers. This is aged oak, pressed parchment, tobacco leaves, hints of leather, quill ink, and vanilla whiskey. This is definitely out of my wheelhouse a little bit. And I would say in the past, I probably wouldn't have picked this one up at all because of the leaves, tobacco leaves and leather. But it would have scared me. But what I was drawn to is the tobacco leaves because I'm loving that scent more and more. I found that leather, when done right, it's actually magnificent. And vanilla whiskey and aged oak just appeal to me so much. So this is Master of Whispers. Also a Game of Thrones reference. So this says, Spy Master to the King, the whisperings of little birds. I know things, sweet lady. That is the nature of my service. And that is Laris, I think. So Master of Whispers. I'm not going to read all those because half the time I can barely read the print, but look at that. It's this beautiful, like almost like a cream pudding, like a tapioca kind of creamy vanilla pudding color. So let's see what it smells like. Oh, wow. Oh, what am I getting? Oh, man. Okay, I'm getting that tobacco, the tobacco leaves. I'm getting the pressed parchment and the hints. I would say I'm getting more leather. It's not hints of leather. I'm definitely getting some good amount of leather. But blended with the tobacco leaves, I'm getting some of that whiskey. It's like this vanilla whiskey. The vanilla adds a sweetness to it. I can smell the parchment. Wow. This is amazing. This is probably not for everyone, but this is fantastic. Like, it's different. I just love how different this is. I'm also getting this feeling of, like, because of the parchment and the quill and the leather, like being in a library, like in this castle. There's a lot of old books in there and old paper. And then you've got this aged oak, right? So that is what the wood in this room is made of. So you have this aged oak, that smell of paper, like old paper, and leather-bound books. Oh my gosh. This is different, but my nose is like, what is this magic? That is what my nose is saying. Such an interesting blend. May not be for everyone, but this is such a really interesting blend. So if that sounds good, picture yourself in an old library and you're getting all of those scents. It smells pretty strong on cold, so I'm excited for that. So this one was, wow, this was poured on July 18th. So it's coming off pretty strong for being one that was poured last month. Really a couple weeks ago. So this next one is the War of the Five Kings. This is marshmallow fireside, cashmere cream, Palo Santo layered with milk, cookies, and beach treats. This is the War of the Five Kings. I have a souffle of this and I had to get more. I don't normally do backups, but I really like this scent. I don't think I loved it as much as I do now. And that's the beauty of Teddy Bees. I let this stuff cure, which is why I have 100 pieces, because I just started buying it last year. A lot of stuff is now cured and I really need to start warming it. But over time, I do go back and just some days I'll just re-sniff some older Teddy Bees wax. And I'm like, that, like, I liked it when I first smelled it, but like, I really like it now. And that was what I found about this one. This one, I don't know if I can pop it out, but at least the other one I have, this is layered from what I remember. It doesn't even, I don't even know, it might even say that. I believe I remember. Ooh, we're going to get it. We're going to get it. Yes, it is layered. Yeah. So it is a layered wax. What I'm getting on the bottom is the beach treats and the milk and cookies. So that is this layer over here. And then on top is the Palo Santo and the Marshmallow Fireside. Oh my gosh. Yes, but the beach treats, the creaminess from that and the Marshmallow Fireside, and the milk and cookies make this so good. I mean, I could have gotten this in a tub as well, but I figured I have a souffle, so I have 2 souffles now. This is so good. If you like those, it's a sweet, creamy, but then you've got, like I said, the Palo Santo, and I love her cashmere. Yeah, this is fantastic. So that is War of the 5 Kings. How am I going to pick favorites at the end of this? But I'm going to try. Okay. All right. Gave my camera a rest and my legs a little rest. So let's keep going. So the Dragon and the Wolf. Dragon and the Wolf. This is dark vanilla woods, cardamom, vetiver, vanilla orchid, tonka absolute, and espresso essence. The Dragon and the Wolf. Love that. Okay, I've never smelled this. I think this was new. Oh, so pretty. Again, look at that. It's like white. It's almost like a white on white, or like a winter cream, winter white, with some beautiful glitter there. So, okay. Out of all the ones I've smelled, this one smells the softest to me. Wow. A lot of vanilla, and I think that might be why. Vanilla can be softer. So you have the dark vanilla, which I don't really know what that means, to be honest. But it's like vanilla layered with vanilla woods. And then vanilla orchid. And tonka also is, a lot of times tonka is blended with vanilla, at least in perfumes. So it just kind of adds this creaminess, this smoothness that I like to say. It says an espresso essence. I'm not picking up espresso. Okay, it's on the bottom. And see, I haven't been popping them out. And by it's on the bottom, it's not espresso. It's not coming off as coffee. It's like literally, like if I didn't know it was there, I would be like, what is that scent? So it's something that's, it's so light. It's so light, but it's almost like you get a whiff of, you just get a whiff of it just a little bit. But if you don't like coffee, like you're not going to pick it up. It's just so soft. It's something that is, it's almost grounding it, giving it a little pop of something through all that vanilla. I do get a touch of that vetiver, but not much. Now, this is a very vanilla-y scent to me. I love cardamom as well, so I am getting a little bit of cardamom as well, but it's so much vanilla that is really what's coming through. A lot of creaminess with these hints of cardamom, touch of vetiver, and that, which I will say is the espresso that's kind of grounding this a little bit. So this is like almost melting in my hand. So this is very creamy. and but lighter than the others. So that is the dragon and the wolf. Then we have Dark Wings, Dark Words. This is beechwood, cedar, cypress, tuberose, sandalwood, bonfire woods, and cashmere vanilla. Dark Wings, Dark Words. Wow. Wow. Okay. Look at that. I didn't show that. It's this kind of a plum color, really pretty plum. And I picked up the wow was the tuberose. So I'm getting a lot of the tuberose. I do love tuberose. So you get this floral note from the tuberose. Tuberose to me is very sensual. It's a very, oh my gosh, very romantic kind of scent. This is such an interesting blend. I would say, and the reason I say that is because you have this beautiful tuberose. It's definitely sticking out, this floral, which is kind of this soft, sensual bedroom. This would be a great bedroom scent. But then contrasting that, you have all of these woody notes, these tree notes. You're getting the cedar. Oh my gosh. You got birchwood, you got cypress. Sandalwood. Sandalwood is adding this warmth. So how do I describe this? So, and then cashmere. So the cashmere vanilla also lends to a body care perfuminess to it. So that's, kind of, I'm bonding with the tuberose. It's giving this very bedroom scent, very sensual scent. But then you've got this, so it's almost like you're so you got this almost like you're outside in the forest and you're picking up all of those woodsy notes, and the sandalwood is warm. It's nice and warm. And then you've got this sensual tuberose cashmere scent. So you're in a castle in the woods. That's where you're at. And the woman inside smells on point. That's how I'm going to describe that one. It's really, really nice. So Dark Wings and Dark Woods. But you have to like a perfumey floral tuberose scent. That is the star for sure. Okay. Balsam and Blooms. Vanilla Balsam, Beach Nights, Sandalwood, and Golden Autumn Florals. I was just so curious about this one. I think I'd heard many people say that this was really pretty. So I wanted to get this one. Okay. Oh my gosh. I love balsam. So definitely getting that. And so pretty. I love that color. It's fantastic. So I'm picking up the Vanilla Balsam. So it's balsam reminds me of winter. Because sometimes balsam will remind me of like Christmas a little bit. But this isn't that. It's not like a Christmas tree because you're also getting, is it cashmere? Did I say there's cashmere in here? Oh, Beach Nights. So you're getting that Beach Nights, which is really pretty. And then, but it's almost like it's coming. Like, it's end of fall. So you got some of those leaves, beginning of this festive season that's coming up. There's sweetness to it. I'm getting some cashmere cream, and I'm wondering if that's just part of the vanilla balsam or the Beach Nights. And then as far as florals, like you can't really say what kind of floral it is. And it's not, I wouldn't say it's like flowers, but there's just a sweetness to it. You got a little bit of that balsam. So again, I'm picturing in my mind like this little cabin. It's really pretty. Small little cabin. You're in lots of trees. And it's just cozy. There's a cozy warmth to this, but there's also a sweetness to it. And the sandalwood, I think, is what gives me that cozy warmth. And the florals, I would just say it's something soft. It's just a soft, pretty scent. Maybe some sunflowers, some leaves, that kind of scent. It's very pretty. So that is Balsam Blooms. Okay, I gotta speed it up. I'm sorry. I'm taking a long time. I'm not normally take this long. Tree Farm. This is frost-covered Christmas trees standing in rows as far as the eye can see, and the smell of tilled earth or dirt. I think I requested this last year, and I don't remember it coming around. If not, I would have gotten it. And then when I saw it this year, I'm like, yep, I need to try this one. So, Tree Farm. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you don't like woodsy tree scents, obviously this is not for you. Yes, oh my gosh, this is a tree farm. This is exactly the way it was described. You are you're in the thick of the trees. You can smell the bark and you can smell the branches. And it just goes on for days. It's not really a Christmas tree scent. It's woodsy. It's a woodsy tree. You've stuck your face in it. This is not a Chris Dazzling Scents with Chris scent. This is not a Courtney scent. I don't think either of them want like their face in a tree. Your face is in a tree. And it's goodness. That's all I need to say about that. I love tree scents, so I'm into it. Okay. Late Night Love Affair. This is notes of cedarwood, sheer vanilla, vanilla absolute, lavender, sandalwood, night blooming jasmine, golden musk with the slightest hints of espresso. So another one with just a slight hint of espresso. And that is Late Night Love Affair. This one, I just like the name of it, and I just loved kind of the notes in here. Because I do love musk. I am picking up... I'm not really picking up cedarwood. I know cedarwood, sometimes people don't like it. I'm not picking up the cedarwood as much. What I'm picking up is this golden musk. Definitely a musky scent. Vanilla. I'm getting a vanilla lavender. Lavender is soft. It's kind of like a hint of it. Now I just want to pop all these out. Okay, I'm not. It's not going to work. I get some of that jasmine. I love jasmine too. So there is that floral aspect to it. There's a sweetness to it, which is, I don't know if it's the sheer vanilla or the vanilla absolute. The lavender in here is also a sweet lavender. I don't pick up the hint of espresso. So it's minor. This is another bedroom scent, another pretty scent, another perfumey scent. Yeah, this is really, really good. So I like this one. It's another kind of sensual scent. Yeah, that is really nice. If tuberose is too heavy of a scent, I would say this is a nice alternative. It's not that floral, but it's definitely perfumey. All right. Christmas cookies. This is an assortment of baked cookies, powdered sugar, buttercream, pine, and warm spices. Christmas cookies. I don't get a lot of bakery from Teddy B's just because I love more of those atmospheric, hard to describe. You're outdoors, but you're kind of indoors. Someone smells really good next to you kind of scent. But every once in a while, I do want to get a couple of bakery scents. This to me is, oh my gosh, this is almost like raw cookie dough to me. It says baked cookies. I'm getting almost this rawness to it. like slightly undercooked, but in the best way possible. And maybe that's the buttercream. There's something that's just like not making, these are not crispy cookies. There's definitely softness to it. Maybe not fully baked. I'd say a lot of those warm spices. It could be a little bit of nutmeg, maybe a touch of a little sweet cinnamon. Oh, those are so good. Almost like what you would smell in like a chai blend, that kind of warm spices. And then you've got powdered sugar. I do get that pine. So I do get some tree note. So it's got a little bit of that. So this is another one. You're in a cabin in the woods and you've just maybe you came from, I don't know, hiking, whatever so you're bringing a little bit of the outside in with a touch of pine, just a touch, maybe you have the windows open and you're just getting a little bit of this draft from some of the pine trees outside. So it's subtle. It's so subtle, but the inside smells like a cookie factory. There's so much yummy goodness, and that powdered sugar. This is good. So that is Christmas cookies. This is making my mouth water. This is such a good one. Christmas cookies. Okay. Creepshow. I picked this up because Steph from Steph Loves Life, I think she wanted this to come back so bad. I've never smelled it. And so I picked it up really because of her. So this is pumpkin sugar donuts, marshmallow fireside type, sugar cookies, creamy cheesecake, graham crackers, marshmallow cream, and a hint of sweet spice. Creepshow. Nuts. It's pretty purple and gray. Okay, what I'm getting right off the bat is the pumpkin sugar donuts. I get some graham crackers as well. I got a whiff of that as I pulled away. It's bakery. I do get the pumpkin donuts more than anything. I get sugar cookie. Was there sugar cookie? Yeah, I do get the sugar cookie as well. I don't pick up cheesecake. I would have been worried of this scent because of cheesecake note. And I don't really pick up the cheesecake, but I do get the graham cracker. So this is a pumpkin donut bakery, sweet bake, with some crust. There's a little crust from the graham cracker and a hint of spice, just a hint of spice. So it's pretty. I like it. I mean, I'm glad I got it. But it's not like my favorite, but I'm glad I got it. Okay, so then we have Campfire Stories. This is Ooey Gooey S'mores, Cold Nights, Winds, and Sweet Vanilla Woods. Campfire Stories. I don't know why. It just feels like the color matches the mood of the scent notes. I get Sweet Vanilla Woods. I do get the Sweet Vanilla Wood scent. This is on the lighter side to me. But it could also be that I've, smelled probably 20 cents already. Come on. Only if you're no, it's not going to pop out. It's creamy, which is the ooey gooiness, I guess. I don't know that I pick up s'mores, but it's what I pick up is the marshmallow part. I think I pick up the marshmallow part of the s'mores. I get the Sweet Vanilla Woods for sure. And I don't necessarily pick up what I would say is cold night winds. I mean, I could see that. I think if I'm envisioning it being cooler out when you would be doing s'mores, but It's just creamy, sweet, marshmallowy with the vanilla wood. So I like this. I do like this a lot, but it's not, it's not blowing me away like some of the other ones. So this is Holiday Inn Halloween Town. Holiday, not Holiday Inn like INN, but Holiday in Halloween Town. This is deep fried churros. Ooh, I don't remember getting this one. Covered in cinnamon sugar, warm donuts, hint of spice, creamy eggnog. That's why I got it. Creamy eggnog and fire roasted marshmallow. I think you say eggnog, and I'm like, yes. So that is Holiday in Halloween Town. It's pretty yellowy, creamy yellow color. Yellow orange kind of. Yeah, take a good whiff of that. I do get some of that creamy eggnog. It's very creamy. I get the frosty marshmallow. Frosty, fire roasted, sorry. I combined the FR. So it's this toasty marshmallow. This is cozy. This is a very cozy, you're getting these warm spices. It's almost like a, I feel like I'm almost getting almost like a beignet kind of scent. And that's probably those sugar warm donuts with the spice. I do get that eggnog and the marshmallows. I don't know if I'm picking up churro. But there is this fried dough note to it. This is really pretty. This is very good. Yeah, I'm picturing myself in a bakery where it's fresh baked right there. And you get those donuts are being made right now. And you're getting that fried dough scent with those warm spices. That's really good. That's really good. So, Holiday Inn Halloween Town. Okay, I feel like we're almost there. I think I got 5 more. So this one is Forever Young. This is sweet candied mandarin, dragon fruit nectar, jasmine, sheer vanilla amber, sweet cherry moya flowers, and marshmallow clouds. Until I saw the cherry moya, I'm like, did I get this? Obviously I did, but yes, I do remember that scent note going, what is that? I don't know what that is, but this sounds good. Or this was one of those where lots of people were talking about it. So pretty. It's this very light pink with almost like a rainbow color of glitter. Forever Young. I don't know if I showed the label. Forever Young. Ooh. I like this. So this, I get the nectar. So it's sweet. I get the sweetness is coming from this fruit nectar and maybe the candied mandarin. This is really, I haven't seen a lot of people talking about this one. So I do get the vanilla amber. So you get this amber. There's this brightness that's coming from the sugared mandarin. The nectar is sweet. Oh, it's so sweet. You got the jasmine. It's springtime. This is almost like a spring scent in a way, like a good spring summer scent, because you're getting the jasmine blooming. There's this bright, sweet note. There's a floral, and that must be that cherry moya flowers. There's a sweet floral scent in the air. This is spring is coming. You're so excited that you're starting to get some warmer days. You're taking a walk down your neighborhood, and then you've got some neighbor with flowers that are blooming in the front yard. And then you've also got this sweet nectar scent. And then, this marshmallow clouds. You're you're skipping because you're so excited to finally get out of the cold winter. And it's this cacophony of floral and sweet and a little bit of that mandarin that just adds this. It's bright and colorful. And like I said, you haven't seen the sun for months, but it is out now and you are so ready to go for a walk and things are blooming. Really pretty scent. So that is Forever Young. I like that a lot. That was unexpected. This was totally unexpected. Okay. Dark Sister. This is bergamot, citrus, sandalwood, cedarwood, sweet and smoky santal, Palo Santo, and tobacco vanille. Dark Sister. Ooh, Dark Sister is dark. Yeah, this is it's got a quote there from Lady Massaria. Okay, I do pick up the cedar wood in this one. That smoky santal is really coming through. And santal, if I remember correctly, it's like a sandalwood and musk scent. Ooh, so it's musky, it's dark, it's almost a little bit cool in the scent like you're in a cold castle, you know, where you ever touch like stone and it's so cool that it almost feels wet, that kind of scent. I'm kind of getting that vibe from this. And it's dark. But then you got this warmth from the sandalwood that's creating a coziness. So it's this contrast of you almost have this cold stone around you, but then there's maybe something. I'm not saying there's a fire burning in here, but there is the smokiness, right? There is a little smokiness from the fire and it's cozy. And you want to you haven't quite wrapped yourself in a blanket yet, but you want to get even cozier. And the santal is this kind of heavier, warm wood and musk kind of scent. I do get a touch like citrus. It's like a drop of citrus. That's just, I don't know what it's doing in here, but I think it's just adding some complexity. And then the bergamot as well. But it's sweet and smoky and kind of cologne-y a little bit with the bergamot. I would say there's a mix of scents in here. It's not just, there's people in this room and some of them smell a little bit like cologne, but then there's also like this woman here who's got this sweetness to her. So that is Dark Sister. Okay. Am I spending 5 minutes on these? I don't know now. Okay, Godswoods. This is Palo Santo, Beechwood, Pine, and Vanilla Balsam. Godswoods. Oh gosh, yum. All right. I love the woodsy notes to this. The Palo Santo. Palo Santo is kind of grounding this, but it's also adding that little bit of sweet smokiness to it. You definitely are getting woods. So this is a woodsy scent. You're getting the pine, the vanilla balsam, and the birchwood. So woodsy scent. Her Palo has a sweetness to it. It's in the air, just giving off this little bit of a sweet, smoky scent. Not smoky, but there's a little there. I don't know how else to describe it. But the vanilla balsam is the star in here. You're getting that scent of a lot of. And Godswoods is a special place. You know, it's in House of Dragons. It's also in Game of Thrones, but. So you're outside, maybe a little mossy, maybe those different scents of trees, freshness. I like it. So that is Godswoods. Okay. Then we have, Sundresses and Lemonade. So this is a repurchase for me. This is fresh ozone and air, roses, jasmine, lavender, vanilla, melon, sugar, lemon with fizzy twist, Sundresses and Lemonade. I used my souffle last year and decided, and I'm like, I remember liking that one, and I gave it a thumbs up in my spreadsheet. So, yeah, and it's the fizzy twist that I like in this. So I get the lemon. I get the lemon with a fizzy twist. I do smell a touch of lavender. It's not a sweet lavender. This is more of, and it's a touch of more of an herbal lavender, I would say. And then I do get the jasmine, and the fresh ozone is there. So there's like, ozone to me sometimes can come off as like you're high up in the sky and it's cool, but not minty. It's just this like pure oxygen, almost like. But I get a lot of that lemon in the twist and some florals of the jasmine. It does say there's roses in here. I don't care for rose, so I'm just picking it up as a floral scent, but not like specific rose. So I like the scent. I was watching Chris last night, and she got a weird note to it. I'm guessing what you're smelling is the sugared lemonade with that fizzy twist would be my guess. But I don't know. Okay. The Long Farewell. This is Palo Santo, Twilight Woods, pink sugar with a hint of lavender, vanilla. The Long Farewell. When I'm done, I'm going to read all these little sayings here on the bottom. Okay. This is very pretty. It's light, though. This is light to my nose, but it could be that I've been smelling trees and other things that are stronger. That was not me farting. That was some vehicle outside. So this is lighter to me, but what I am getting is the Palo Santo. I get the pink sugar, just a little bit of pink sugar. It's not heavy-handed. I do pick up Twilight Woods, which is a Bath and Body Works scent that I really enjoy. The lavender is more, it's not a sweet lavender, but it's not quite herbal. And I think it's the vanilla that kind of keeps it right in the center. This is soft. This is peaceful. This is pretty, feminine. And yeah, it's just a softer scent. So this I would let cure for myself. I do let stuff cure for like a year, so I won't have any problem with that. Then Harold Finehair. This is warm chestnut, smoky woods, sweet vanilla, which is by the fireplace, cashmere cedar, and frosted sugar cookies. I got this as a sample in the last pre-order, and I liked it, and I almost cut it from my list because I'm like, I like it, but I do have a lot of these by the fireplace types. But then I went back and smelled my sample, and I'm like, no, what are you doing? You need more. Oh my gosh, yes. So no regrets for getting more of this. I definitely get that by the fireplace scent right off the bat. There's smokiness to it. There's a warmth to this. This is, I mean, all of her scents, no, I shouldn't say all of them. All the ones I tend to gravitate toward and purchase, it's smoky but sweet. Like there's a sweetness to it. And a lot of times it's because there's marshmallow kind of mixed in here. But this one, I think, is the vanilla that's adding the sweet, and it is sweet vanilla. And then you have the cashmere. You have the frosted sugar cookies. So I am getting the whiff of the sugar cookies, but it's the chestnuts in here also come out pretty strong. And then the by the fireplace. So it's Harold Finehair. Harold Finehair smells good. This is, again, I don't know why I have a lot of these images of this cozy wooden room. You have that fireplace going. Maybe someone's even smoking a little pipe. I'm not sure, but I'm getting that imagery of this comfy chair by the fireplace. And there's that sweet vanilla. I'm almost picturing like coming from maybe someone with a pipe, tobacco pipe, although there's not tobacco in here, but it's almost that sweet. If you smelled a sweet cigar, like sweet vanilla cigar, you might know what I'm talking about. But the warm chestnuts are like, they're there and so pretty. So I'm glad I got this in the souffle. So that is Harold Finehair. And then my sample, we're going to close this out with I Heart Vanilla Peppermint. I Heart Vanilla Peppermint. I know there was another I think it was I Heart Tobacco, and I saw Christine from Christine Sensing grab it, and I was like, oh, I really probably should have picked that up, but I just, again, I had a cut where I could, and sometimes I just make these like bold cuts, and one of those bold cuts that I just go, if it's got this in it, I'm not going to pick it up. And I Heart Vanilla is the like, it's a body care vanilla to me, which it's not bad. It's just not necessarily what I want or what I'm going for, especially when I have so many body care type scents. So this is pretty. It's a creamy peppermint. Yeah. It's a creamy vanilla sweet peppermint. Really pretty. It would be, if you love peppermint, it's a great peppermint scent. I like it a lot. I will definitely warm this, but I don't need like a souffle of this. I have so many scents with peppermint in it. So I'm grateful for the sample to get to try it. I like it, but I didn't need anything. So that we're done. That is the box. I need a second here to maybe pick some favorites, because I know you guys like me to make some hard choices here. So I'm going to try to pick some favorites here, and I will be right back. I'm trying to make some decisions here. Oh gosh. So I'll tell you, so I'm trying to make some decisions as to what I'm going to put in my favorites, and I don't know. I kind of pushed all the heavy wood stuff aside, because as much as I love that, it's not super different. So I'm trying to find the dragon and the wolf is a little on the lighter side. I really like, okay. Okay. Wait a second. That was another one. All right. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? How am I going to pick? Okay. Out of the souffles I got, I really liked House of Dragon. I can't force rank them, but I really like this one a lot. The Master of Whispers surprised the heck out of me. Like, this is so different. Really different. I could see some people not liking it at all. I do get a lot of that leather, but there's something about the way they're combined. So I really like those. War the Five Kings, that combo is fantastic. Forever Young is the only scent that I would say is I would love this in the spring. So different. And this was another, like, I'm going to take a chance on this one. And I'm super happy with that one. I mean, Harold Finehair, I think there's so many people that like that one. Let's see, what else did I pick? Balsam and Blooms. Let me see. Yeah, it's pretty. I like scents. I love tree scents, but I also like it mixed with a little something else. So Dark Wing and Dark Worlds was also really different from what I have. It's that tuberose that's coming through. I like that one a lot. And gosh, I mean, I can't pick these other ones. These other ones that I'm looking at are the tubs. I would say out of the tubs that I got, I'm really glad that I got the Three-Eyed Raven. This was one I hadn't smelled before, but I'd heard a lot of people enjoy this. And yeah, this one, I really love this one. And London Fog is fantastic, but I've already purchased it. So I'm talking about the ones I've never tried before. I really like the Three-Eyed Raven in the tub. So, yeah, I couldn't pick them all. I could make some favorites, but this is definitely up there. London Fog is up there. Late Night Bake, that sweet lavender in there is fantastic. Those are probably my top. And yeah, and some just... And I will put these as the wild cards, which just were not... I wasn't sure what to expect at all. Had no expectations and thrilled. So that was Master of Whispers and Forever Young. Super different. So super different from anything else. And I will probably put House of Dragon up there. That's probably one that I would have loved to have gotten a tub. Okay. That's it. Oh, that's it. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope I did all right trying to describe these. You kind of run out of adjectives after a while. But I'm really, really glad that you're here. Thank you so much. Let me know if you got some teddy bees, and if so, what was your favorite? Are you going in on the RTS? Are you not? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye. Okay. So, my friend Tara here, who's in the community, and just the other day she was saying, Martha, I'm waiting for the end of your video, and where are the bloopers? I love your bloopers. And I'm like, well, guess what? 7 minutes in. Already a mess. Oh, okay. But together. Oh, as I spill water all over the floor. That was fantastic. Oh, crap. There's water on the floor. Damn it. Oh man, this is a hot mess. Oh, okay. Let's back it up. All right. Am I recording still? Great. We're gonna have bloopers.